Hi, I'm Diana DeRosa, and I'm speaking with Tracey Cole, who lives in England and is the presenter and writer of the equestrian podcast Over the Oxer for the Who's the Imposter episode. Very interesting. I enjoyed listening to your podcast. And that's sort of a new thing for me because I generally listen to ebooks. But I want to know why you decided to do this podcast, how long you've been doing it, and what it is about this that people should want to watch and listen to it for.
Okay, so this particular episode, as you say, is called Who's the Imposter? And it's all about imposter syndrome, which is something that we all experience in everyday life. And we also experience so much in equestrianism. Every time somebody steps up a level in their competing, or maybe moves to a new yard or barn, they all have to go into a new circle, a new tribe of people. And sometimes we don't feel very comfortable with that. And we start to spark off lots of limiting beliefs and self-sabotage. So I was really interested in looking at the self-sabotage and trying to break the hold that it has on equestrians. Over the Oxer podcast, I've been doing for just over a year. And I started it because I want everyone to have access to mindset, because it's not just for the elites, it's not just for professional riders, it's for absolutely everybody.
All right. Could you talk a little bit about your background? Because I know you've been in the equestrian world for a while.
So I started out in mindset about 10, 11 years ago. But I was also an equestrian, but I was a nervous competitor. So I gritted my teeth, I faced my fear, but it wasn't comfortable at all. And I was always best when I got off the horse. I had that flood of adrenaline that I'd survived this. Um, and so I decided that I should combine the two. I should have a little look at mindset for equestrians. And because it started to help me and it peeled away all those layers of fears and limiting beliefs and all kinds of anxieties, that I thought, you know what, this is something I could get into. This is something I could do professionally. And that's what I've been doing ever since. So now I coach people and I train people to be coaches as well.
Wow, that's great. And a good way to bring that information and that support to people through a podcast. So I want to thank you for chatting with me all the way from England. I love speaking to people from different countries. So this is wonderful. Do you have any last words you'd like to say?
I just think, that people do think that mindset is for people who are competing or they're higher level, but actually just a little bit of mindset, not even every day, a few minutes, a few times a week, you'll really reap the rewards and really start to enjoy your riding.
All right. So I have one last question for you. How has this podcast helped you with these different issues?
Well, I've been able to talk to lots of other people as well and get all their tips and tricks as well. So I've been able to pick up on lots of different things because I'm trained in NLP and hypnotherapy, but I've had people from different spheres. So I'm picking up hints all the time.
Oh, that's fabulous. Well, I am Diana DeRosa about a film that is going to be, or a podcast, should say, I think of it because I was looking at it, right? That is going to be part of the Tryon International Film Festival, and I'm reporting for the EQUUS television network.